sickening. This is a good team. Online co-op? That sounds cool. I don't know enough about soccer to play soccer with people who know soccer. Like, I understand offsides, but because of hockey, but I'm confused on where the offsides lines are. I'll wing it though. It'll be okay. Conserve energy a little bit. Not much of a D player. Off my noggin. The crowd didn't care for it. They're like, I get that shit out of here. Rubbish. One nil. Oh, you know what? Let me do something real quick. Oh, dude! Out on them, out on them. Alright. All over me. Oh, I didn't mean to pass 10. Oh, what? Oh. Damn it. Oh! Nice try. Some fascinating goalkeeping. I don't belong over here, but I'm over here anyways. Okay. Conserve energy. Yep. Oh, I was trying to make a move. The guy's not that good at moves. How did you not get that? Oh, what? Oh, not to him. Damn it. Give me that ball back. Give me that ball back. Fuck. Tried to pass to him before that. Oh, you cheeky blinder. Oh, get it. There you go. That armband means he's the captain, right? They haven't had a shot on yet. Oh. They kicked our butts last time we played them. It's been a minute though. It's got moves. Oh, why do you get in front of that? Oh, blocked my pass, damn. Oh, yeah, let's see how accurate that was. Okay, pretty accurate. Chill out, take a breather. Let my D work. Two 0. 2-0. Shall we continue? What? What? Bullshit. How that? I swear that went like right through his feet. Man, that was some bullshit. Who's that to? Oh. Go, 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 go. Oh. I should have passed it. Yeah, as soon as he went out for me right there, I should have got rid of it, but I was a ball hog. What can I say? Shit, get it up. No, take it. Oh, get it, get it. Oh, oh, you didn't have an angle. Oh, shit. Hey, buddy. Hey there, pal. Just playing some football. Good old football, you know.
Foot.
The good old kind, though. Not like mech and.
Foot.
Oh, nice kick.
It's down a little bit.
Oh!
Huh.
Shit.
What, darling?
Well, did we get each other in the groin? Oh. Oh, no. But we did run into each other. Okay. How'd your call go?
It went good.
Oh, what the hell?
A nightly briefing.
Oh! Why didn't you tip it in Defoe? Could have had it, bro. Yeah, give me the ball.
Did you ever play the Avengers game?
No, I saw some video of people who played it. Yes! Nice. Nail in the coffin. 3-0. The Avengers game, from what I heard, the only positives that I've seen are people think that, like, the fighting feels good, like the characters feel good. Like, they all feel different, how they handle and their moves, you know? But it seems like really easy and like it's a real linear game. You know, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you push down kind of like
Yeah.
a rail,
Yeah.
rail shooter, almost.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Yeah, like that's where Marvel's or Spider-Man rather is different because it's open world. You know, you can go anywhere.
Yeah. That game was awesome.
Spider-Man's gonna be in it too. Oh shit.
Yeah, I heard that it was like a PS4 exclusive. Everyone was freaking out about it.
Yeah, they're pissed. People are pissed about it.
I downloaded the beta, but it always says currently unavailable to connect to Square Enix servers.
I think it ended. I think it ended. It was only for like a weekend or something.
Oh shit!
Oh,
so I'll miss it. I might as well delete that.
I mean, it's probably not going to be a great game.
Yeah.
So.
Did you beat Ghost of Tsushima?
No, I'm still working on it though. I played it a few nights ago.
Yeah, I don't want to give up on it. I want to keep playing it, but...
Well, we gotta keep playing so when the co-op comes out, we're ready. We have our blades sharpened. I'm sure though that like that single-player shit won't carry over. What did you do?
There's gonna be co-op on Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
No.
They're gonna put out a free update, and it's gonna be its own deal that's different from the single player game that doesn't include Jin, and you're gonna co-op with 3 other players. It'll be a 4-player co-op, and you'll have like your own character and build them up and get different skins and stuff and swords. You're gonna fight.
Oh,
It's called
shit.
Ghost of Tsushima Legends, and you're fighting like gods. Like it's kind of mythical and
Oh, how cool is that?
yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be free. That's badass. I'm loving Ghost of Tsushima. I gotta say, I'm loving how they're treating the fans and stuff. And it's a fucking great game. Like I haven't had any technical problems or glitches or
Yeah, no,
I haven't
it's
had
been
my
awesome.
game
I
crash.
love it.
It's been really smooth. It's easy to like for a game like that to go unnoticed for those attributes, but that is something we take for granted. A game that comes out and it's just has hardly any bugs and shit. Like it's just a very well developed game.
Yeah, that's true. You don't really think about that.
Yeah, it's only till the game comes out and you're like, why isn't it? Why is the server down?
Yeah, you can only play
Why is
like
it crashing?
86% of the time.
Yeah. Why did they kick
Reddit's
me
been like
out?
that.
What's going on? Why is this glitching? Why can't I move? It's a new game. Like, you just gotta find this shit out and patch it up. But hey, man, like, at least they can do shit like that nowadays. Remember back in the day, you'd make a game and that was that. Like, glitch or no glitch. And
Yeah.
people would abuse those glitches and, you know.
Yep.
Like, there's even glitches in the fucking old arcade, like, Pac-Mans and shit. Donkey Kong. Have you ever seen King of Kong? Oh my god, dude. You should... if you like documentaries, you should seek that out, because it's about this, it's about the all-time record in Donkey Kong, and, like... It's pretty nuts. Like, this guy who's a teacher, he just decides to pursue the high score because he got real close back in the day, back in the 80s, whenever the Donkey Kong was big. And he was like, I'm going to try it again. And he fucking beat it. And, like, this was, I think we're talking like late 90s, early 2000s. So back then you had to record your arcade machine with a video camera so that they could tell that the score is legitimate. You have to have the whole game on tape,
Yeah.
And all like classic game scores and records are held by this one company called, or well, I don't know if it's one company anymore, but it used to be just one company. But it's Twin Galaxies is the name of them. And the guy who he beat, his record, it had been his name is Billy Mitchell, and he has held that record for like since then, since the 80s, like 20 or 30 years. And like it's this whole weird thing where like since he won, like he's become kind of a superstar, and he has like businesses and he's wealthy, and it all started because he got so big on Donkey Kong in the 80s. He's not really a superstar, but like he thinks he is, and it's real silly. He's such a fucking character. Everybody hates him. But he tries to get this guy's score delegitimized, and because they have the tape, they're like, there's nothing we can do about it. So they like, dude, it's a whole like weird ordeal. They go to his house and try to like tamper with his machine and see if there's any like tampered parts and shit. And Billy Mitchell submits a score that beats his, but like the tape it like blurs out, and there's these weird like clipping parts, and it's like, what the fuck? So people are like, that's not, he messed with the tape, like that's fake. Because there's one part where the tape shorts out and the score changes dramatically, and he's like, oh yeah, something happened with the recorder, but they like count it anyway. I don't know, but it goes farther than that. Like I didn't spoil too much, but Yeah, dude, you need to check that shit out. I think it's
Yeah.
this bout is still going on today, and I think people have actually surpassed both of them now. Like since that documentary came out, people were like, "Oh fuck, I like Donkey Kong," and people have
Um,
beat them. But yeah, you should watch it. It's really good. It's called King of
yeah, I love
Kong.
documentaries.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. I remember when that shit. I remember when it came out, and I like watched it, and I was like, "Oh god." And then like right after that, they had some more like back and forth, still trying to beat each other's scores and shit. And so after that documentary came out, the story got kind of big, and they like aired on TV like some of their back and forth.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I gotta watch that documentary. You know, I live like right down the street from the video game Hall of Fame thing. Have
Really?
you ever been there?
No.
In Frisco?
Wait, is it the video game like museum?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been
Yeah,
there,
that's
and
where I
then
live.
I went to some restaurant there afterwards, around there, where you could get poutine. You ever had that?
No, what's
It's
poutine?
a Canadian delicacy, but it's fries with gravy on top and then cheese curds.
Oh, for some French fries and gravy.
French fries, gravy, and cheese curds. The cheese curds are kind of weird, but I kind of wish it was just regular cheese. But whatever, the Canadian way, you know.
Yeah.
When in Canada, put your cheese curds on, fellas. Don't you know? Put your cheese curds on, eh? Have you ever heard that old joke where they're like, "Do you know how they came up with the name of Canada?" They just drew
Uh-uh.
letters, and someone drew a C, and they're like, "C, eh?" And they drew
Uh,
an N. He's like, "N, eh?" And they drew a D. D, eh? Oh, hey, that little feather right there, Canada. That sounds cool. Whenever after I got out of high school, I played, hockey in high school, and I got into the kind of the scene where I got to know some of the older people that would play in the leagues, like beer leagues and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I met a lot of Canadians. They're pretty cool people. There was this one guy who was fucking 7'2", and his name was Tree. And dude, like, all he did was
Uh,
slap shots, just like fucking 100-mile-an-hour shots every time it came to him, every time the puck came to him. So yeah, but then I don't know, something happened. He stopped showing up to the. We had like they have pickup games at those Star Centers where you can just show up and pay like $5 or $6, and then you bring your equipment, and everybody gets out there, and you throw sticks in the middle of the ice, and everybody takes the sticks and throws one aside, and that's your teams, and just play. But he stopped showing up to those, and then I met some dude. Oh man, what was this dude's name? Man, I can't remember his name, but he was Canadian, and he moved down here for work. And this guy was like nuts about hockey. Like he convinced me to play for his team. And whenever you go into a league like that, it's like $500 to join that league, and then 300 for goalies. And he paid my fee for me. And the thing is, I didn't even know. He never even said a word to me. But that was what he did to like have a good team. He would pay people's fee to play in the leagues.
uh, have you ever seen Letterkenny?
What is it?
Letterkenny?
No.
Oh, dude, you need to watch some Letterkenny. It's pretty funny. It's like a Canadian. Uh, it's similar to like Trailer Park Boys, but it's not like it's just these three guys
I like that
from
shit.
Canada. Yeah, it's like kind of has that kind of vibe to it. But they're Canadians, but they're like
Have you
country
ever
boys.
have you ever seen Goon?
Uh, uh,
Goon?
Goon. I don't think so.
No, dude, you gotta watch that. I mean, at
What is
least the first
Goon?
one. The second one's not that. It's not very. It's not. Doesn't surpass the first one. It's about this dude who becomes a hockey player. He like I don't know. It's really good. It's Sean
Oh, I
William
know what you're
Scott.
talking about. Yeah, I haven't seen that, but I know what you're talking about now. I've
Dude,
seen
yeah,
it
you
on
need to
like.
watch that. That's good. That's a good hockey movie.
Yeah, that's one that I always like scroll past on streaming services. I'm like, I want to watch that someday.
Um, Also, if you like documentaries, like I was saying, you want to check out The Miracle on Ice, or it's called Do You Believe
Oh
in
yeah.
Miracles? The HBO documentary, dude.
Oh, I don't think I've
That
seen
shit,
that.
that shit is so good. Me and my dad used to watch that back in the day whenever it came out. Man, it is so good. Do you know what The Miracle on Ice was?
Yeah, that the U.S. Olympic team.
You have a bunch of college kids,
Yeah,
and they're playing the Russians. And the Russians, dude, they hadn't lost the game in like years. Before they started those Olympics, they played the NHL Challenge Cup game, and it was where the NHL basically had an all-star team, and they challenged the Russian national A team, and they embarrassed them on home ice, like in America. And back then, in the fucking 80s, late 70s, like that was considered, kind of a political win for the Russians. Like they were really pleased with that. All the fucking
yeah,
hockey players were lieutenants and colonels in the army, but they never did any army stuff. Like their hockey was all like government controlled,
damn.
and they fucking man, fucking the USA beat them, dude. Woo! What's funny is they beat them, and that was so fucking amazing. Like, that was like David and Goliath, really, literally. But then they had one more game to play, and they were down in like the second period to this team that they had beat before. And fucking Herb Brooks, this legendary USA fucking coach, went in there and he said, "You lose this game, you take it to your fucking grave." And then he started walking towards the door and he turned around and he said, "Your fucking grave."
Yeah.
And they went out there and they fucking steamrolled them. They scored like 4 unanswered goals. Dude, yeah. That was some
Oh
amazing
man.
shit. I mean, these were college kids with they just fresh out of college, young kids, and woo.
Damn.
Yeah, that shit was amazing. Have you ever seen Mighty Ducks?
Oh yeah.
Those Mighty Ducks movies are good. Have you ever heard of Mystery Alaska?
Nope.
That's a good fucking hockey movie. That's directed by the guy who I believe does Austin Powers movies. Those Austin Powers movies.
Mhm.
It's really funny. It's pretty good. Mike
What was it
Myers is
called?
actually in it. Mystery Alaska. It's about this
No.
fucking like this team in Alaska. They're like the town hockey team, and this guy who used to live there, who writes for like a paper in New York, he says that team, his hometown team, would challenge the New York Rangers, the NHL team, and the NHL Rangers like accept, and they come down to Alaska and have like a hockey game outside. I guess that's not so rare anymore, but a lot of those hockey players they grow up in areas where they have like you know back backyard hockey rinks, and have lakes that they go out there on.
Yeah, hockey is a cool sport, man. I've been watching the playoffs.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, wait, Stars are playing, huh? Oh wait, it's
Is
not
that
yet.
tonight?
Yeah, I don't think it's yet, but they are playing tonight, and if they win, they go on to the next round, and if they lose, then we go to a final game 7. But they can
Yeah.
move on tonight if they can
Yep, I
pull
think
their
I'm gonna
shit
put a little
together.
money on the Stars too.
Oh yeah? They haven't been playing super great. They have goaltending problems. They don't have their number one goaltender right now. Kudobin is in, the backup goalie. He's good, but sometimes he just doesn't have a good game at all. But the Stars, they're kind of top heavy. Their defensemen are still developing, and they're pretty young. So drop
Whoa.
this. But dude, I'd bet on
Yep.
him.